There's a reason why Asian men are not in Western porn. They have small penises and can't compete with Western men.
How familiar are you guys with YouTube comments?
Fairly familiar.
Somewhat.
I like to comment.
I'm very familiar because I make all the comments.
We took actual comments from YouTube and Twitter, and I just want to hear what it would sound like if people read them out loud to each other.
Okay.
All right, here we go. At Shay Addicts, a country that is all white is all right.
This is from @WookieBabe. I hope this doesn't sound racist, but I love when Mexicans are selling fruit by my house. But I hate to sound racist.
At Pandas God Jr. Wing Wong Ting Tong. Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi? What?
Laugh my ass off. All white people are triggered and mad because they age like bananas. I don't think they're triggered and mad because they age like bananas. I think they have other shit to deal with. But here's the thing. Sunscreen. Use it.
Iran, China, and Russia. Are we going to keep pretending that their citizens are even human? They aren't. They need to be destroyed and their bloodlines and cultures erased.
Wow.
Wow, it's like a complete genocide over here.
I think that happened and it wasn't good, and we all got together and said, bad idea. I think this guy is just, there's a lot going on in his life, and if I met Walter, I would give him a hug.
Be great if they went back to Africa and left white people alone without all this whining. They're the most ungrateful race in existence, with almost zero contribution to the world, with extreme jealousy and hate towards other races. Everywhere they go, they bring third world shit with them. So back to your African Wakanda, where you... Can we just finally admit that Wakanda isn't a real place? I feel like some people saw Black Panther and they think it's
Wakanda forever.
At Peter Suffredin. A world without blacks? Cleaner, more tech, less violent crime. Better schools, more industry, better, cleaner, safer neighborhoods and schools. Less whining and more advanced civilization. Truth hurts, but it is the truth. Hashtag blacks are animals.
Peter Suffering. Okay.
You gonna?
No, I'm not threatening Peter or anything. Like, I'm not gonna roll up with my boys, or anything like that. We're not animals, Peter.
Gary Sullivan, Mexicans work very hard. ... At drug dealing, yeah, I mean, all those songs, they say that it ain't easy, the game ain't easy, right? You gotta work hard. So Gary,
You're probably right.
1 point for you.
And Alicia, Big Chop 2018, My Hair Journey. Okay.
Is that her name?
I guess so. Whites are weird and crazy. Stay away from them. Alicia, get out your fucking house. Moving on.
Underlined, whites are oppressors. Underlined, non-whites are victims, but race doesn't exist. Yet I love racial diversity and I celebrate our differences because we're all the same. So let's destroy diversity by mixing together, but only in white countries. I think they're basically saying we need to fuck each other to destroy racism.
Well,
which,
I mean,
isn't totally wrong.
You do what you want, but we don't.
You do you.
You don't have to be a soup. You could be a salad. You know what I mean? You can be a salad.
How did it feel reading those to each other?
Hilarious. Because here's the thing.
I just felt uncomfortable.
Don't be uncomfortable.
All right, yeah.
I was just more surprised, the things people come up with.
We've become kind of like this reality show culture. People speak without thinking, and we don't hold ourselves accountable for our words.
That's the thing about YouTube comments or Twitter comments or whatever. There are no repercussions because their faces or whatever aren't tied to it.
The internet is a place where we could say a lot of nice things and spread a lot of good messages. And if we have that choice, maybe it's better to go with the positive one.
I was raised very diverse, and then I moved to Texas, and it was the first experience I ever had of any type of racism, right? I didn't know that existed. Yeah, those are more so reading that. I think I just have thick skin. I'm more wow. like some of you just really want to sit down and think about that, I got better things to do, right? Like,
If it don't apply, let it fly. And that shit did not apply. So we gonna move on.
When they talk after the guy makes a statement, it makes me cringe, TBH. Don't know why. I also don't like hearing the sound of my own voice, so makes me cringe too. This kinda lacked real substance. Way too short. Not to mention, representation on both sides was lacking. Well, you can't win them all.